In this video, we will discuss about the nucleophilic substitution reaction. Now, first of all, what do you mean by a nucleophile? Nucleophile are the negatively charged species or any of the species which contain a negative charge. For example, OH minus, this is a nucleophile. Any of the halogen having this charge is a nucleophile. So, this kind of a reaction is nucleophilic substitution reaction where substitution reaction is carried out by a nucleophile. Now, for example, if we have a haloalkane, that is RX, and if any nucleophile attack over it, for example NaOH, so now this nucleophile substitute the position of this X and it will be forming ROH and NX. It is just an example of showing you what do you mean by the substitution. So in case of substitution, this position is substituted by another nucleophile. So when substitution reaction is carried out by nucleophile, it is known as nucleophilic substitution reaction. Now this nucleophilic substitution reaction is preceded by two different phenomena, that is SN1 and SN2, that is substitution nucleophilic unimolecular mechanism and substitution nucleophilic bimolecular mechanism. One stands for unimolecular and two stands for bimolecular. We will discuss one by one each of them. So first one is the SN1, that is substitution nucleophilic unimolecular. Unimolecular meaning the rate depend upon only one molecule. Now for example, this is the same reaction which I am writing here. So in this mechanism, rate depends upon only one of the molecule of the reactants. Hence it is a unimolecular. Now the next important feature of SN1 mechanism, that it is a two-step mechanism. So it is just a trick to learn that it is SN1 and it includes two steps. Now the first step is the formation of carbocation. That is, for example, if I am discussing here one of the alkyl halide like this, so the first step is release of this part and it will be forming carbocation. So this is the first step, that formation of carbocation will take place. Here this is Rx, so here R is this one and X minus is released here. Now the second step is the attack of nucleophile. Attack of nucleophile. Now this is a important step because, for example, this is a carbocation here where three molecules of CH3 is attached to it. So actually it is a trigonal structure. अभी जो हम देख रहे हैं structure ये 2 dimension है. अगर हम इसी को 3 dimension में लें और एक triangle form करें, then it will be like this, a trigonal planar like structure and the carbocation. Now there is a possibility that the nucleophile which is attacking over here can attack from any of the side, for example from this side or from this side. It can attack from any of the side, for example A or B. If it is attacking from A side, that is OH is adding over it from the A side, then the product will be CH3, CH3, CH3 and OH. And if it is attacking from the B side, then the product will be, now OH comes from this side, then this will be like this, OH, C, CH3, CH3 and CH3. So these are the two steps in the SN1 mechanism. First step is the formation of carbocation and the second step is the attack of nucleophile. Now because of this attack, we get two kind of a product. One is similar to that of reactant. Now what is the similarity here? For example, the direction where this nucleophile present, here is also the same direction is there. So we can say here retention of configuration takes place. रिटेंशन मतलब वैसे का वैसे रहना जैसा कि रिएक्टेंट में था. So it is a retention of configuration, whereas in this case it is just reverse of it. OH is on just other side of this part. यहाँ X है but product में OH just opposite to this X. So we can say here inversion takes place. So now we are getting two type of product. One is retention, one is inversion. That is 50% retention takes place, 50% inversion takes place. So we get a mixture. Now this mixture is known as racemic mixture. So this is the third property. First property is that it is a rate depend upon only one molecule, that is why it is a unimolecular. Second, it is a two-step mechanism which involve formation of carbocation and attack of nucleophile. And the third point, in this case, what kind of a product we are obtaining? We are getting a mixture known as a racemic mixture. Why it is a racemic? Because it contains equal amount of retention and inversion product. Now if we discuss about the reactivity, which type of alkyl halide will be more reactive and why? So this all is controlled by this carbocation, because greater the stability of the carbocation, faster will be the release of this nucleophile. जो ऑलरेडी न्यूक्लियोफाइल इस मॉलिक्यूल में प्रेजेंट है वो उतनी ही जल्दी रिलीज करेगा जितनी जल्दी एक स्टेबल कार्बोकटायन फॉर्म होगी. तो इस केस में all this reaction is controlled. So we can say this is a slow step, and slow step is a rate determining step, which you will learn in your chemical kinetics chapter, that if there are number of steps, then the reaction which is a slow in step, or we can say slow in rate, will be the rate determining. So now this release will form the carbocation, and if it is a stable carbocation, it will form very much faster. So we can say reactivity order for this will be 3 degree greater than 2 degree greater than 1 degree. ये बहुत ही important points हैं. अगर आपको ये समझ आ गए, you can easily do any of the question. So first is the substitution nucleophilic unimolecular, which is also known as an SN1 reaction. So in this substitution, rate depend upon only one molecule. That is why it is known as unimolecule. So now it is only depending upon this alkyl halide. So it is a unimolecular. It involves two steps. What are these two steps? One is the formation of carbocation, and second is the attack of nucleophile. Now when this carbocation is formed, it is here, it is a 2 dimension, but actually in 3 dimension the nucleophile can attack from any of the side, that is from this side and also from this side. So we get two kind of a product. When it is attacking from A side, we get the same configuration as that of reactant. जैसा reactant है वैसा ही मिला, meaning it is retention is there. Whereas if it is attacking from the back side, then inversion takes place. So because of this mixture, it is known as a racemic mixture, and it is controlled by 3 degree greater than 2 degree greater than 1 degree. This is the reactivity order. Now the next type is the SN2, that is substitution nucleophilic biomolecular. That is when the rate of reaction depend on the concentration of both the alkyl halide and nucleophile, then it is called as a nucleophilic substitution reaction SN2. This is alkyl halide, this is a nucleophile, and when rate depends upon both of them, then it is known as SN2 substitution nucleophilic, and hence it is bimolecular because the rate depends upon two molecules. So in this case, rate is equal to K. It depends upon alkyl halide as well as on the nucleophile. Whereas in case of SN1, it only depends upon alkyl halide. Now, if we discuss about its mechanism, it is completely opposite to that of SN1. For example, SN1 is a two-step mechanism, whereas SN2 is a one-step mechanism. Now reaction is with one step, but it also include the transition state in it. So when we write the reaction, then there will be a transition state. Now what happened in this case? Now if I am taking an example, for example CH3 CH2X. Now nucleophile has to attack over it. It can be an OH, for example, attack over it. Now attack from this side cannot be possible because negative will repel. So there is always a backside attack in case of SN2 mechanism. Now what do you mean by the backside attack? If I open this, then it will be written in this form, for example, or this CH3 can be in any form. So now this nucleophile can easily approach from this side or from this side, for example. So there will be a transition state where both the nucleophile is present in this carbon atom. That is, this is H and CH3. This is the original atom, H and CH3. Now here it is, X is present. This bond is breaking, and at the same time this bond is forming between a nucleophile. So this is a transition state where breaking and forming are taking place simultaneously. First of all, nucleophile attack from the back side only, because front side itself it can repel from this nucleophile. आगे का ये खुद एक नेगेटिव चार्ज न्यूक्लियोफाइल है जो दूसरे नेगेटिव को रिपेल करेगा. दैट इज वाई न्यूक्लियोफाइल बैक साइड से यहाँ पे डायरेक्ट हुआ. अब डायरेक्शन में एक ट्रांजिशन स्टेट फॉर्म हुई. ट्रांजिशन स्टेट में बॉन्ड ब्रेक और मेक एक ही टाइम पे हो रहा है. एक्स जैसे ब्रेक हो रहा है उसी टाइम पे न्यूक्लियोफाइल यहाँ पे फॉर्म हो रहा है. सो फाइनली एक्स विल लीव आउट एंड द फाइनल प्रोडक्ट वी गेट like this. Now what is the difference in this case? It is entirely inversion takes place. For example, जैसे अभी हमने ये दो केस किए थे, यहाँ पे हमें रिटेंशन भी मिला था एंड इन्वर्जन भी. रिटेंशन because OH is on the same side as that of reactant, and when is inversion takes place? When it is just opposite to that of the reactant. So if we discuss in case of SN2, then reactant here is in this direction, whereas in the product it is at the reverse direction. So we can say here inversion takes place. So the first point, the rate is a bimolecular, or we can say rate depends upon two molecules, hence it is a bimolecular substitution reaction. Next important point, it is a one-step mechanism with transition state. Now this is a one-step where transition state takes place, where bond formation and breaking takes place simultaneously. Then the finally product is formed where inversion takes place. Now here it is controlled by the steric hindrance factor. If there is bigger alkyl group present here, then it will be very difficult for a nucleophile to approach this carbon. अगर ये दोनों ही हाइड्रोजन की जगह कोई बल्की ग्रुप हुआ तो इस न्यूक्लियोफाइल का यहाँ अप्रोच करना क्या हो जाएगा? डिफिकल्ट हो जाएगा. सो मीनिंग दिस रिएक्शन रिएक्टिविटी इज कंट्रोल्ड बाय द फैक्टर ऑफ स्टेरिक हिंड्रेंस. ग्रेटर द स्टेरिक हिंड्रेंस, लेसर विल बी द रिएक्टिविटी. और सबसे कम स्टेरिक हिंड्रेंस किस में होती है? 1 डिग्री. So reactivity of 1 degree will be greater than that of 2 degree, that of 3 degree. For example, in this case, it is controlled by stability of carbocation, which is more stable carbocation, 3 degree. So in case of SN1 mechanism, it is controlled by carbocation. So reactivity is 3 degree greater than 2 degree greater than 1 degree. Whereas in case of SN2 mechanism, it is controlled by steric hindrance. Lesser the steric hindrance, greater will be the reactivity. So less steric hindrance is in the case of 1 degree, then 2 degree, then 3 degree. Now what type of a question framed from this topic? First journal question is just to differentiate between the two, that is SN1 and SN2. It is a unimolecular and this one is a bimolecular. In this case, rate depends upon one molecule. Here rate depends upon two molecule. It is a two-step mechanism. It is a one-step mechanism. Then it is controlled by carbocation. It is controlled by steric hindrance. In the product we get the racemic mixture, that is retention as well as inversion takes place, whereas in this case only one type of a product is there where inversion takes place.